Today, I want to talk about getting unblocked from that stuck place. Do you feel like you have something you really, really want to achieve? You're going for it, and there's something seems to be stopping you or blocking you from reaching that goal, from reaching that place that you've got your focus. You've done everything you can to get there. You've got things in place, you've got the tools, you've got that focus, you've got the clarity, but there's something that seems to keep getting in your way and stopping you from achieving that thing. So let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at why that might be. And it's something that I personally have come across and I'm personally dealing with. And I think we probably all will deal with it at some point, and probably not just once. But if we can understand that there are other things in play, then we can get unstuck quicker, move that blockage along, and get on with what we want to do. So first things first, do you have something that you are really wanting to achieve, that perhaps you've been wanting to achieve for a long time and it's not happened? So for me, it would be getting to the next level in the company. I have been at the level I'm at for a long time, too long in my book. Yes, there's been lots of stuff that's happened in my life. Yes, there's been lots of stuff that's happened in the lives of my team. But I know if I look realistically that other people have moved forward and they've moved through their, because everybody's got stuff, right? They will have moved through their blockages. So if you understand what I mean, if you want to make a comment, please do. So being stuck is not fun. But what can we look at? And it might not be the business, right? It might be that you are stuck in a relationship and a relationship isn't moving forward and you want it to be moving forward. Perhaps you've been with someone for a long time and you're thinking, he hasn't or she hasn't asked me to, marry them, or they've not asked me to become a partner in a business, and that relationship's not moving where you feel it could be going and where you want it to go. It might be that your job, you're looking for another job because you don't like your job. It might be any number of things. It might be that you're single and you want to find your ideal partner. So again, that's something I would love to find, an ideal partner. But I'm sure I've got stuff going on here from partners that I've had in the past. That's probably my block with that. However, if we look at that and go, okay, what might the block be? And the block can be from a completely different place. So your focus is here on the thing you want to get. So let's say it is the next level in the company. Let's say we all want to get to that next level, right? So I'm sure whatever that is, whether it's in your job or whether it's in your home business, that's what you want. You want to get to that next level and you want to move forward, or you want to help somebody else get there, but it's not happening. So if we look at the bigger picture, we kind of look at the bigger picture and take a bird's eye view and we look down at the whole thing, a whole life. There are lots of different areas in our lives, right? So we've got the business, we might have a job, we might have family, we might have a partner, we might have parents, we might have a home, we might have a rental, we might loads and loads of different things. So you kind of look down at this whole scenario of your life and look at each of those perhaps in turn, and it might be a thing, a place where you're not dealing with that and you're thinking, I'll sort that out another time. I know that rental property needs doing up, but I'll sort that out once I've got to the next level. A relationship. So for me, I know it's a relationship, and I think I've spoken about this on here before. It's a relationship that I need to to have a challenging conversation. I feel it's going to be challenging. It's a challenging situation. So I feel that the conversation is going to be challenging. And so I'm kind of burying my head in the sand, what I call protecting myself by not having that conversation, because I don't want to be hurt anymore. And it's with a family member, and only 2 days ago, I sent a message to say, okay, let's find a time and a place that suits us both and speak. Let's have a conversation. And I'm pretty sure that that is the block for me for moving forward over here. Seems a bit weird, doesn't it? But I think that at the moment, at this point in time, is the block for me. And once I can have that conversation, it doesn't mean that that is going to be a wonderful conversation. It doesn't mean that things are going to get resolved necessarily. But because I'm willing to have the conversation, I am pretty sure, and I will let you know, I'm pretty sure that things are going to start to shift in my business to help that movement, to help that get unblocked and move to the next level. So that's going to be huge. And yes, I will let you know about that, because I want to be able to share with you my breakthroughs. And I feel that is going to be a really big breakthrough if it ever happens. I haven't heard back from that family member yet. So what is holding you back? And if it's something like, for myself, it's speaking to somebody and having that conversation, then ask yourself how that is serving you at this time. So how is not talking to that person serving you? Does that make you feel good? Does it make you feel bad? Is it effective? Is it ineffective? Is it making you more productive or less productive? How is it serving you? Is it serving you well, or is it serving you poorly? And for me, it's serving me poorly, because every time I think about it, my heart sinks and I get angry about the whole situation. And I know that's not serving me, and that's not how I operate. And that's why I feel bad, because I feel so angry about this situation. And so if you can see that when you do that bird's eye view for yourself, that there's something, and that situation that you've got there is not serving you. So if we go back to the rental, if it's not serving you, not to do that rental up to a higher standard, because then guess what? You can get more money for that, for renting it out. So it's actually not serving you to go, I'll deal with it another time. If you actually put some time and money and energy into that, it's actually going to flourish and build, and you're going to get unblocked and move forward with whatever it is, whether it's your relationship, whether it's moving to the next level, whether it's finding a new job. So think about it as everything affects everything else. Everything, all of the energies affect everything else. So we've got a better energy for this thing than our goal and what we want to focus on, what we want to move is going to move. So I hope that helps. If you feel like it might be of interest to somebody else, if you feel like it might be helpful for somebody else, then do pass this along.